Hi, welcome to today's practice. So today's class is all about text neck. If you want to think about this more anatomically, we're aiming to realign preferred posture. So usually when we are sitting at a desk, we're rolling the shoulders forward or hunching through the back, working on our computers, or perhaps we're holding onto a smart device and we're constantly gazing down. That's where the term text neck has come from. Basically what it means is when we are experiencing some discomfort, even some sensation of pinching along the back, sides, or even front of the neck. So I want to take you through a quick sequence today, which is going to aim to relieve any of this tension you might be feeling and also remind your body about how to maintain that preferred posture when you are on your smart devices or working at a desk. So let's get started. Go ahead and grab 2 yoga blocks. We'll bring them into play for a little bit. And then when you're ready, come to sit on your mat. So the first thing you're going to do is find this nice, easy seat with crossed legs. You can, of course, prop your seat if you would like to lift your pelvis slightly higher than your knees. If you're feeling any tightness in the knees today, that's going to soften the position a little bit. And then as you come to sit in this position, just rest your hands to your knees. And I want you to think about realigning your head over your heart and your heart over your pelvis. So you're sitting up nice and tall, encouraging the nice straight line down the spine. And from here, all you're going to do is a few gentle circles with the head. But I want you to imagine that you've got a pencil attached to your nose. I know it sounds weird. And you're using this pencil to draw circles on a piece of paper that's in front of you. So instead of just throwing the head around in these great big circles, I want the nose to be your guide. So that might mean we start with the circles pretty small as we allow the nose to be the central or focus point of these circles. So just little circles to begin. You can close the eyes if you'd like to. Sometimes that helps to really get into the sensations of the movement or the pose. And then send these circles the other way. Again, little circles, using your nose. We'll go for one more. And then we'll guide our head all the way back into center. From here, I want you to start to think about your shoulder blades. So your shoulder blades are on your back, and I want you to start to draw the shoulder blades together. That's actually going to encourage the shoulders here to realign. Sometimes we end up noticing that we're rounding a lot through the shoulders. Even if I sit with a tall spine, I can still round through the shoulders. So if I imagine my shoulder blades on my back, I want to start to draw the shoulder blades together. And you'll notice that opening and expansion across the chest. Still keeping head over heart and heart over pelvis, but opening and expanding through the chest. Shoulders gliding onto the back. And in this position, with this open chest, we're going to come back into our circles with our nose. So settling in here. And when you're ready, again, leading with the nose, only this time make the circles a little bit bigger. And you've got the freedom now to increase the size of these circles because we've begun to open and expand across the chest. So you might actually notice that sitting in this position is actually beginning to feel like quite a bit of work. And that's okay. That's because we're reminding the body about this preferred posture, but that might mean we're having to wake up quite a few muscles. Perhaps they've been taking a break for a little while, so we're going to start to ask them to begin working. And then send these circles the other way. Again, make sure we're opening across the chest, tall spine, bigger circles. Nose is leading. I know it feels weird. One more. and then bring it back into center. So from here, to keep things balanced, I want you to switch up the legs. So whichever leg's behind, bring it in front. Whichever leg's in front, bring it behind. Now reset yourself once again. Head over heart, heart over pelvis, shoulders opening. So drawing shoulder blades onto the back. And hands can just rest in the knees or on the knees. From here, we're going to come into a little bit of a neck slide. So you're going to slide your head forward. And you're going to slide your head back. And yeah, this might mean you make a double chin, but that's okay. Slide your head forward. And slide your head back. 2 more. Forward. Back. I'm going to do this from the side so you can really see what I'm talking about here. Slide the head forward. Slide the head back. Now find that place in the middle. Not too far forward, not too far back, just right, and hold it here. Take your head over one shoulder. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale to center. Exhale, center. Taking it slow, inhale over the other side. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, center. Once more, we're going to go either side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, center. Big breath. Exhale, center. Inhale over the shoulder. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale. Awesome. Last thing we're going to do here in our easy seat is bring your hands to your shoulders. Keep this nice alignment. Head over heart, heart over pelvis, chest opening, hands coming to shoulders, thumbs drop behind, fingers in front, and your elbows are pointing nice and wide to the side. From here, a few shoulder rolls back. So we are really opening across the chest, rolling the shoulders down, up and back in front, and then open across the chest. Nice, slow, big circular movements for your shoulders. One more. And then hold center, roll the other way, roll it forward. So we round a little bit through the back, but then we sit up tall, we open and round a little bit. 2 more. Get that mobility and movement through your shoulders. And then bring it back into center. Release your hands to your knees. And let's add a little bit more. We'll come into our puppy dog pose. So for your puppy dog, hands reach way out in front of you, palms down to the mat. You're going to begin to melt your forehead and your chest down to the ground. Knees are about hip distance apart and your seat stays up. Forehead can come to rest on the mat or onto a block if that feels a little bit better for you. In your puppy dog pose, I don't want you to press through the palms. Instead, I want you to now draw the hands a little bit closer and relax the shoulders. Deep breaths here. In through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. One more. Breathe it in. Sigh it out. Now just let the breath flow naturally. And really allow yourself to melt down towards the ground. Let your chest melt down, let your forehead press into the mat. Soften your shoulders, keep breathing. And this is a great way to gently stretch the back of the shoulders and the back of the neck. It's also a really nice grounding pose. So let's enjoy it for a few more rounds of breath. One more big breath in. Let it go. And slowly, we're going to draw the hands towards us, lift the head up off of the mat and come to all fours, hands and knees. Now let's ensure that our hands are set ever so slightly ahead of our shoulders. It's kind of to our wrists. From here, you're going to go ahead and tuck your toes, and we're going to come into our downward facing dog. So send your seat back, press and lift hips up and back. First dog, let's work it out. Pedal your feet. Enjoy this stretch for the back of each leg. And then I want you to begin to settle in and hold your downward dog. So as your heels root down towards the mat, soften your knees a little bit, press and lift your hips up and back, melt your heart towards your thighs. Press evenly through the palms and deepen your breath. And from here, go ahead and shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Shake your head maybe, because sometimes we don't have all the answers and that's okay. And then relax your head, relax your neck. Let the neck lengthen, let the neck soften. Keep pressing evenly through the palms, through the feet. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, soften. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees a little, gaze towards your hands and walk for a forward fold with nice, soft, bent knees. From here, we're going to drop the head down and we're going to cross the arms or fold the arms, opposite hand to opposite elbow. Soften in and relax, really bend the knees here, so you can even drop the belly down to the thighs. Relax your neck and add a little sway from side to side. Come to center. Release your hands, interlace the fingers, and then bring this to the back of the head, just resting on the back of the skull. Not pressing, not pulling, just resting and allowing the weight of the hands here to begin to stretch and release the back of the neck. Knees are still nice and soft. Big breath in and out, release the hands. Bend the knees and start to unwind yourself. One vertebrae at a time until you come all the way up to stand. Go slow. Come on up and stand tall. Big breath in. Big breath out. And once again, just like when we were seated, I want you to come back to thinking about that posture. So, head over heart, heart over pelvis, and then shoulders. We're going to open, draw the shoulder blades onto the back, expand and open across the chest. Release your hands down by your sides. Take 2 breaths here. Big breath in. And out. Big breath in and out. Inhale, reach, lengthen your arms all the way up to the ceiling. Exhaling, come back down into your forward fold. Breathe here. Let the hands come down to the ground or come down to a block. Find a nice soft forward fold, one where you can really focus on releasing and relaxing the neck. Now root your left hand down either to the ground or to your block and send your right hand up towards the sky. So we're going to come into a twist here. Now you can gaze up or you can gaze down. I really want you to think about or pay close attention to how your neck is feeling. So if it is more comfortable to gaze down to the ground, go ahead and do that. If it is okay to gaze up to the hand, go ahead and do that. But try. You never know what's going to happen until you try. Big breath in. And exhale, right hand's going to come all the way down. Inhale for a half fold with a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Root right hand, inhale, left hand all the way up. We're finding the twist on the other side. Breathe. Big breath in. Exhale, left hand comes down. Inhale, half fold, flat back. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, we're going to unroll, unwind one vertebrae at a time as we come all the way up to stand. And once again, head over heart, heart over pelvis, shoulder blades onto the back, roll your shoulders back and find that nice open chest. Big breath in, big breath out. Big breath in, big breath out. And we're going to come into a little bit of a flow here, again, all geared towards the neck. So interlace your fingers, make those hammock hands, bring that behind your head. So we're going to come into our upward salute here, but supported upward salute because we are fully supporting the head. So as you inhale, you're going to ground down through the feet. You're going to squeeze your butt just a little, and you're going to open the chest, lift the gaze to the ceiling, arch through the back. Big breath in, and then exhale, hands staying where they are, forward fold. Enjoy this forward fold. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale, relax the neck. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands down to the ground or the block. Inhale, right arm all the way up to find your twist once again. Exhale, right hand comes all the way down. Inhale, left hand up to find the twist. Exhale, left hand comes all the way down. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, full fold. Gently inhale, unwind all the way up. Nice and slow, long breath. And exhale once again into that preferred posture, mountain pose. Big breath in, big breath out. Adding on, inhale, arms all the way up and overhead. Exhale, hands come down behind you. Interlace the fingers, make a fist. Inhale, root the fist down, roll the shoulders back, lift gaze, lift heart. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now exhale, forward fold. Keep rooting those hands down towards the ground. As we make this transition to a fold, you can choose to send your hands up towards the ceiling. Keep breathing in and out. Big breath in and and out. Release your hands down to the ground in front. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, full fold. Gently come up on your inhale, one vertebrae at a time. And then exhale, find that preferred posture, find mountain. Breathe in, breathe out. Again, interlace the hands, bring them to the back of the head. Inhale, supported, upward salute. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, forward fold. Nice and slow, soften the knees. Inhale here. Exhale, let the weight of the hands gently stretch the back of the neck. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, release, left hand down, right hand to the sky. Twist. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left hand up to the sky. Twist. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, half fold, flat back. Exhale, full fold. Inhale gently, all the way up. Unwind, unfurrow your spine. Exhale, mountain. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, arms all the way up and overhead, reach and lengthen. Exhale, release, hands behind you, interlace to make that fist. Inhale, root the fist down, roll the shoulders back, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale, keep rooting down. Inhale. Exhale, now find the forward fold. Remember to soften knees, let the head become heavy. Hands to the sky or resting on the back. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands down in front. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, gently unwind all the way back up. And find mountain, exhale. Breathe in. Sigh it out. Awesome, let's come down to the ground. Breathe in, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands on down, scoot your block off if it was in the way, and then plant it down onto knees. And from here, we'll walk our hands out a little bit further. We'll take a supported plank. From your supported plank, draw the belly button in, hug the elbows to the body, and now drop your chest and chin, but your butt stays up. So you're in that inchworm. Then slide, gently come up for cobra. And down. Inhale, wave up for cobra. Elbows hug to the body. Exhale, down. One more. Inhale, come up. Tops of the feet pressing into the mat. Exhale, come on down. And drop it to forearms. And on your forearms, press forearms down. Lift your gaze, lift your chest, and think about that expansion across the chest that we were talking about earlier. So draw the shoulder blades onto the back. Shoulders are away from your ears. We're going to come to our twisted sphinx. So for that, the pelvis is pressing into the mat. Your left fingertips are going to point towards your right elbow. And you're going to gaze over your right shoulder. You're going to hold it here. Now, Pay some attention to what's happening over here on the left side, because it might have a tendency for that left shoulder to drop forward towards the ground. I want you to keep thinking about that openness and expansion across the chest. So you're going to pull that left shoulder back. You're going to keep that nice open across the chest, but continue to gaze over the right shoulder. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale, reset your head to center and your left forearm. And take it to the other side. Inhale, right fingers, left elbow. And then exhale as you gaze over the left shoulder. And once again, as the breath flows, think about what's happening on the right side. Roll that right shoulder back, keep that openness and expansion across the chest. Deep breaths. Breathe in. And exhale, reset head, reset forearm, drop down to the mat. Forehead can come down. Arms are going to be released by your sides. Bring your legs right beside each other. We're going to start to squeeze the thighs together. Squeeze the butt a little bit. Draw your belly button away from the mat so your core is engaged. And a little bit of locust variation. So interlace your fingers behind your back. Make that fist just like we did when we were in our mountain pose. Same thing here. We make a fist and then we draw the fist down towards the heels. We're drawing the shoulder blades back, squeezing the shoulder blades together on the back, opening across the chest. And if you would like to, on your next inhale, lift your head and your gaze. Lift your chest, root your fist to your heels. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, so we can get a little bit higher. Exhale. Squeeze the legs. Inhale. Exhale, lower down slowly. Release your hands. Bring your arms by your sides. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to go for that again. Squeeze the legs. Squeeze the bum. Belly button draws away from the mat. Hands interlace. Make a fist. Pull the fist down to the heels. Roll the shoulders back. Open your chest. This time, if you would like to, lift feet as well as head. So inhale. Feet lift and head lifts. Chest lifts. Exhale, hold. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze those legs. Inhale. Exhale, bring it all down gently, slowly. Release. Breathe in. Sigh it out. We're going to go for one more, so let's reset. Leg squeeze. Butt squeezes. Belly button away from the mat. Hands interlace. Pull the hands to the fist. Roll the shoulders. Here we go. Big breath in. Lift on up. Exhale, hold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it down. Release. Soften. Breathe. Gently guide your hands under your shoulders. Press the ground away. Travel through table, so all fours. Widen knees, big toes together. Seat to heels. Take a child pose. Forehead down to the ground. Arms lengthen out in front, palms down. Breathe. Take one more breath. Sigh it out. And you are welcome to stay in your child pose, or if you would like to, we'll come on into hare pose. So hare pose or rabbit pose. slightly different. We're going to draw our knees back underneath our hips. We'll tuck our toes here, and then we're going to bring the crown of the head down onto the mat. And we're going to send our hands reaching back for our heels. You can even begin to pull slightly into the feet, which will encourage a little bit of a stretch along the side of the neck here. Crown of the head pressing down. You can close the eyes. Couple of breaths. Two more. One more big breath in. And out. Now untuck the toes and send your seat down to your heels and let your arms relax by your sides. So you're back in a version of child pose, hands reaching for the feet. Big breath. One more, breathe it in. Sigh it out, great big sigh. All that tension, let it go. Hands back up by the side of the head. Gently press the ground away. Come on up. And you're just going to scoot your seat down to the ground, bring your feet out in front of you. We're coming on down here, guys. Last pose we're gonna do is a supported fish pose. So I'm going to give you some options here. This is a really nice one, again, to relieve any tension in the neck, the upper back. So a few options for you today. 2 blocks, we'll bring one block down to its lowest height. Next block's gonna be on its medium height. If you find that the blocks don't work, take them away, replace this block with a rolled up blanket instead. So we're gonna come on down, we're gonna get the bottom of this block to line up with the base of the shoulder blades. And then as we recline down, we're gonna play around with this block underneath the head. So you might find this is too high, you can go ahead and lower it. You might find it's too low, you can go ahead and make it higher. Really what I want you to do here is have a relaxed neck, but a nice sensation of opening and expansion across the chest, across the shoulders, and we are supporting the neck in this very gentle variation of our fish. So settle in and see how this is going to feel for you. And then we can play around with legs. So we can lengthen legs to the bottom of the mat. If this feels a little bit off today, if you are quite tight in the neck and the shoulders, you might actually prefer to bring the feet to the mat and even let the knees rest in. So that's going to take any pressure off of the low back and really shift all the focus to opening, expanding, relaxing the shoulders, the neck. Arms by your sides, palms up. Close the eyes. And very gently shift your focus to your breathing. We're going to use this opportunity to come into a few rounds of pranayama, or breath work, so that we can really encourage our body to relax. We can encourage the parasympathetic nervous system to slow down and let any remaining tension that's hanging on just begin to dissipate and dissolve. So breathe in through your nose and fill your belly to the count of 4. Now breathe out through your mouth, big sigh, to the count of 8. In for 4. Out for 8. Keep going. Now take a deep breath in, sigh it out. Very slowly we're going to come out of this pose. So bring your feet back to the mat if they're not already there. And gently we're just going to roll off of the blocks and over to one side. Your hand comes down to the ground. Press on up, just enough so that we can remove the blocks and come back onto your back. Nice and gently. Draw both knees into your chest. Give them a great big hug in your winding pose. And then just gently circle the knees in one direction. Send those circles the other way. Knees come back into center. Inhale, curl on up, nose to knee. Exhale down. Let your feet come to the mat, gently roll to one side, press the ground away, and come on up. Thank you for joining me for your class today. I hope you are feeling a lot more at ease. Namaste.